All right, we are back. Last game of the night, last game of Split Five's regular season. 9 lives, Northern Storm. Both sides, rather, 9 lives needs a win to stay in this. White Wolf, who went 2-0 earlier, needs Northern Storm to win a game to win this next game to be in the playoffs. So, Slackosaurus, we saw a relatively close game that kind of spiraled out of control where Northern Storm was able to get ahead. What can 9 lives do better?
Oof. All right. What can they do better? Don't pick Ash.
Ooh,
Um, it you know, Vampy had some nice arrows. He missed one. But I feel like, especially with how Nine Lives playstyle is, it is not, absolute is not a champion they should go for. Uh, I want to see Brihio on a mage support. We need to see him do a lot of forward play, a lot more aggressive play. I know that he likes to play Braum. Braum is a very good champion for protecting. Um, Although granted, we didn't know that they were going to pick Mord bot. Uh, I liked the Braum in that team comp against Northern Storm. The Mordekaiser messed that up for him though.
hmm yeah, the Mordekaiser was very interesting. I wonder if we're going to see that banned. That would be very interesting if they, because I mean, generally what you see in the LCUS, except unless you're against option 12, is they do a weird setup game one and then they play normally game two. So I don't know. Do you think we'll see the Mordekaiser again?
Um, as much as I want to say yes, uh, if Nine Lives doesn't ban it, I would rather say I would rather say it in this way. Yes, I would like to see Fan on Mordekaiser again, but I want to see Vampy choose a counter pick, and I want Nine Lives to hold their 80 carry pick until the end so that they know what they're getting into. Because both times that they picked Ash, they picked it in the first three.
It's possible that's just someone who Vampy is extremely comfortable on, and so they want to make sure that comfort is there. Ooh, banning the Kale. Alright, so first Kale ban after 2 Kale picks. I don't know if the Kale was that impactful, though. Like I said, Amaya was out of position a lot.
It was, uh, but did a lot of damage. And plus, that ulti is game changing.
Oh, yeah.
Rather just get it off the table. It stopped 2 ganks, and then also 2 Nocturne ults that I visually saw, and it is a very powerful tool. Just get it off the table.
Might get a ban off the table here, too. Oh, do grab the Zareth. Alright, so let's see where they go with this here. Looks like we're getting a first pick Vigar.
Now, before we get into this, are we gonna see a Morgana?
I would imagine we will. She hasn't been banned yet.
Very, very strong. Is that somebody? And there it is. I don't even have to finish it. I don't even have to finish it. Oh. Okay. All right. Brandana, you're the one getting that. There's no way that they're putting that on Brihio. Uh.
Oh,
So
there,
yeah,
there,
there's no way. There's no way they're putting Morgana on Brihio.
there's your hopes and dreams of them saving their ADC for the last pick.
There's another Vi pick.
Meme did
You
very
know,
well with that.
right. I I'm excited to see though who they're going to pick for top lane. Is it going to be Ornn or is it going to be Sion?
Um, aga-
Especially against this Yorick.
Against a Yorick, I think it'll be Sion. Ooh, a Silas. Nice.
Now
Ashway
this could.
complaining about Morg picked. Pick a side, Ashway.
Okay, Ash, wait. You gotta choose one way or the other. Either Morg is gonna get picked or Morg's gonna get banned. Now, outside of that, I want to point out Silas is extremely good. Oh, Scion's bad.
Oh.
Silas is a really, really good pick into already these three. Vi, boom, you literally just disrupt their entire team. Yorick, you get a maiden that does a bunch of AP damage. Yes, please. Vigar, you have a higher AP ratio than Vigar ulti on Silas, if I remember correctly. That's horrifying.
Yeah, I really like Silas here. Hopefully, you'd be able to maneuver well with him. Or in band too. All right, so Odin will,
Okay, that's a target ban. That's a
yeah.
target ban.
So maybe Alawi.
I do see a Jax in the chat.
I was gonna say they need some sort of tank. Rammus is as good as any.
So far, the Rammus wouldn't make a huge play make into their team right now, though. So it'll be interesting. But I've seen Huge do a lot of things and a lot of impressive things, especially on tanks. So
If the Ram, depending on how the lanes go, Rammus could really quickly get behind somebody. All right, so we have the Tristana pickup. So regular ADC. See what the support looks like. Maybe someone more durable than York. No, no, maybe the Thresh.
now I just kind of thought about something. Is this Morgana actually going on Brihio? Or is it going on Brandana? This could be a Silas top against this York.
I, it could be. I'm not expecting it to be though. But I guess we'll see. I mean, in what universe does Greatbeard of Odin play someone like, well,
That actually is meant to do a bunch of damage versus tank?
yeah.
I don't know.
Nope, just the Shen. Forgot about Shen. How could we forget about Shen? Everyone else did. All right.
So, what I like about that, Shen, you put up that bubble, York's little ghouls don't do nearly as much damage.
Indeed. Yeah, the Shen pick was a really good idea. Fort Loco saying Silas Top could work. I'm not saying that Silas Top couldn't work. I'm saying that's not Greatbeard of Odin's style. And Ashaway, if you're really traumatized by the Morgana, just every time that she misses one of her bindings, type in chat, I would have landed that. Make yourself feel better.
Also, one thing I want to point out, Morgana is a really, really good pick, especially into this Vigar. Black Shield the Vi, Black Shield the Tristana ulti, Black Shield Thresh. This is a really, really good team comp to pick Morgana into.
Mm-hmm. And that was a first pick Morgana besides, so they picked into this.
Yeah, didn't even know about all the rest of CC other than Vigar. They're like, oh, Vigar, boom, Morgana, let's go.
All right, so we got Shen versus Yorick, Silas Vigar rather, going with the cleanse right away. Avoid those stuns. Really looking to see how this Rammus decides to move around the map.
Yeah, what I'm excited to see, Vigar is very immobile, but Silas heavily will push against this Vigar. Just who Silas is, he has really, really good wave clear. And I doubt Vigar is going to just be spamming a bunch of spells and wasting his mana just to keep the lane in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of shuts down Rammus and his ganks.
At least
You're
in
gonna
the
be
mid lane.
Right. The big thing you're going to be looking at is probably top lane.
Yeah.
You know, shut down the York. York is horrifying, absolutely horrifying. And you know, you don't want your Shen to get super far behind. That's just what no one wants.
Mm-hmm.
So, you free up that Shen as well for his ulties. That's also another thing that's really, really good. Misfortune or Silas both get in trouble. Boom, ulti them. You're good to go.
Yeah, I like to see the Rammus top. I can picture Yorick bullying Shen. Um, so a nice play with that would be good. Because, I mean, Yorick, other than his little prison trap thing there, doesn't really have much in the way of escapes either. Bot lane will be interesting. Morgana, like you said, helps against the Thresh plays. But I mean, if Fawn gets any sort of momentum going, it might be real trouble for Misfortune to get back into it.
Right. And what I'm intrigued to see is Vampy going to be doing the lethality build, or is he going to go into first item Yomu's, then into crit? We'll end up seeing.
I'm also wondering what Shen skin we're gonna see. So many questions. All right, 20 seconds left. Is White Wolf going to make it to the playoffs with a 2-0 from Northern Storm? Is Nine Lives going to make it into the playoffs by winning this game? Are we going to get more Twitch Prime subs by the end of the day? All of these important questions will be answered in the next half hour or more.
Will Arcane Soda still be number one by the end of this stream?
Uh-oh. Better be on your toes, Arcane Soda. Somebody's coming for you. Maybe. We'll find out.
Also, if it's Stinger Shen, automatically 9 lives win. I don't care.
Okay. Wait, Stinger Shen, which one's that?
Not that one. But all right, if we're talking money wise alone, 9 lives win.
The people who spend the most money win in League of Legends. You heard it here first, folks. God.
Oh. All right, so Arcane Soda, I just want to point something out real fast. Arcane Soda just said 1,000 bits if Northern Storm wins.
Well, there you go. There's some money on the table here. With Gun Goddess Misfortune being terrible, I think that Nine Lives loses the skins. But
You don't like that skin?
no one likes that skin.
I adore that skin.
I think we specifically had like a commentary the first time Gun Goddess Morgana showed up, or not Morgana, Misfortune showed up, about people actually spending money on that skin and how terrible they must feel about themselves.
What's worse yet? He has a border, which means he spent more money on it.
Just keeps getting worse. All right, so I will wait a minute to shuffle everybody around so no one say anything. Gonna wait till they actually get into their little ambush zones. Moving as a unit here, though.
Which that's gonna be really scary. They're gonna go right into River Bush. And I see Vampy there. That's really scary.
Hopefully he's paying attention.
Vampy, run.
Vampy.
Please. Please run, Vampy.
I know you hate spending money on that skin, but it's not worth it.
Yeah, no. Don't go back into the river. Just keep going the other way.
Yep, there you go. Actually, you kind of want to be sort of in the river so you can see them coming.
Right.
Oh, there they come. Flash hook does land. Here we go. That is going to be a dead Misfortune. All the flashes blown.
Yeah, they got 2 flashes out of that.
Did not
Big oof.
did not use her own flash though, so that's some good good commitment there.
Accepted the death. That's what I like to see. If you have a team that hit multiple attacks on you, like they did, and you know you're not gonna get out, don't flash, don't heal, don't try to save yourself.
We have Ace commenting that he doesn't think 9 Lives has the damage output to win this game. Well, if you're a fan of White Wolf Gaming, I guess you better hope he's right. Alright, we'll be keeping an eye on Mustache's stacks. He's at 8 so far. And Shen with his horrifying walk animation will...
Hey, he doesn't have boots yet, okay? Alright, give it a moment.
It's going to be a little bit longer than a moment. Just gonna...
I didn't say how long that moment was gonna last. I was keeping it very ambiguous.
It's going to be a long, ambiguous moment. Going to try to not look at Shen moving as much as we can for this first 5 minutes. Oh, Brio almost gets grabbed there, manages to very slowly walk back, but gets jumped on. There's that flash from Spicy at Meme. Ooh, good binding there. Alright, so everyone's using their
Oh,
flashes.
all right.
Both junglers kind of breeze past each other a little bit here. Brandana caught a little bit, applying some pressure. Huge kind of wanders through, but not doing much of anything.
Yeah. And what's kind of a thing about Silas? His AP ratios are pretty high, yes, but his base damage is kind of meh. So when it comes to trades, I expect the Vigar to win the early trades until we see like at least an amplifying tome
Uh-huh.
coming out of Silas.
Oh, Great Beard Voda might be in a little bit of trouble here. Did just use his dash, so it's got 13 seconds left on it. Gonna get taken
Oh, he's
very low.
safe.
Oh, Meme taking 2 big turret shots there. Alright. So we will see how these other lanes are kind of starting to work out here. Shen, few CS behind, everyone more or less within about 5 CS of each other, so that's cool. Vigar at 18 stacks now, so building up the wall. More power. Oh, big rotation coming up top here. Is spotted by the crab. Here comes the Rammus. There is no flash up in this top lane. Winyan saves him. Oh.
I feel the only reason why Huge didn't flash was realizing, hey, they already had vision. They knew that by going over the scuttle in the river and seeing how far back Odin was.
Oh,
There's no need
yeah.
for them to actually commit.
Yeah, that would have been a big waste of a flash. Commentary that Brandana has 3 good ults to steal. Yeah, I mean, I'd say that most of the ults are alright.
He has 4. You have the Tristana ulti, you can knock somebody back. The Vigar ulti, you can blast them away. You have Yorick ulti, you can help split push. And with Vi, complete disruption.
And I mean, even Thresh to a point, because when Sylas is a melee character, so he goes in and then traps you in there with him.
True, true.
So, I mean, almost everything's alright for him.
And the base damage already for the box is a quite a bit of damage. Ooh, gets the stun on the bot lane.
Yeah, it's 250 base at level 1.
And that's crazy because you have 250 base and then a 90% AP ratio, which, like I said, Silas has some crazy AP ratios.
27 stacks on Mustache. Comment in the chat saying 200 stacks at 25 is a good number for Vagar, so we'll keep an eye on that. Callouts that Shen is missing. Shen up in CS is choosing to walk back to lane. Still doing his weird walk, so we're gonna not look at that.
Chose to go Bomby Cinder and a Longsword out of this Shen. So I don't think he plans on getting boots anytime soon.
He may be running the boots at 9 minutes or whatever mastery. I haven't checked that. Don't think there's a way to check that on Observer. Oh, good black shield by Brio there. So close to being in trouble. I do like Morgana's new animations, if nothing else.
True. Now, this is also something I want to point out. This is the first time that we're seeing Northern Storm's wave go past the bushes towards the turret. So, Bryhio is doing a terrific job at keeping the pressure up, especially with the pool. So.
And great flash in the mid lane by Brandana there, avoiding Spicy at Meme jumping in on him. Meme is not quite 6 yet, about a quarter of the way there, or a quarter of the way till 6, so things are going to get a lot scarier for 9 lives very soon.
And one thing I do want to point out, Huge is level 5. He just got level 5. So he's a little bit behind.
Yeah, that's interesting. Has a shorter or has a longer clear time, I'm guessing. Oh, that's a Vi going in exactly as he hits 6. But
Uses the cleanse to get out of the or the Vi ulti.
oh, Brandana steals the ult from Vagar. Let's see if he decides to use it. 45 stacks. Up in the top lane, Shen and Amaya still just kind of hanging out. So that's been a lot of very scary ganks in this bot lane that Brandana has managed to avoid with some help. Earth Drake is our first dragon. We'll see if anyone puts an emphasis on that. Not as much pressure in the top lane as you might be expecting. No wards right now, so Vi could certainly come up there.
So I do want to point out, with the Veigar ulti, you have, if you ult somebody, while they're full HP, oh, we have something happening at the dragon. I'm gonna hold off for a moment.
Yep. Spicy Up Meme runs away. Huge also runs away. Dragon heals up.
So what I was, oh, never mind. We're going right back into this.
Oh, big misfortune ult there. Are they going to get? They do get the Thresh. Is Spicy Up Meme going to get some payback? Brio going a little too deep there. You got no follow-up. Get out of there. Oh, here comes Brandana the other way, though. Misses the chains.
And there's the ulti. Oh.
Oh, Mustache came around to grab Huge, but now he's trapped in the prison. Brandana misses the chain shot there, but goes in for more damage. There's the cone. Oh, right into Spicy Hot Meme. Little bit of help from that Morgana, though. Mustache may be in trouble. We'll see how far Brandana wants to go here. Hits the double chain whirl. Shield goes up, takes him down. Teleport coming in. There was a Shen ult there that ended up assisting, but Shen was not able to come help. And now Vampy is caught too. Okay, now you can try to make your point, whatever it was.
Yeah. So, big thing about the ulti, and we saw actually a good example of it right there. The scaling for Veigar ulti, you have additional 15% scaling coming out of Silas, the higher their health is, but you drop about 50% of your AP ratio, the lower their health is.
Interesting.
So we'll see if that plays a very big part in it.
79 stacks on Mustache, and Shen finally has boots, thank God.
He looks normal, running
Yes.
with that dab again.
Yes.
And he did get the magical footwear, so additional 10 movement out of that, and he didn't have to pay for it.
Right. Yep, definitely an enjoyable mastery. I like using that one quite a lot on AP champions. Going for this Earth Drake now. Again, but going to get collapsed on immediately. Black Shield is thrown on. Good Lantern. A lot of nice Dragon Pit Lanterns today. Well, 9 lives actually go for the Dragon this time. We do have Mustache waiting in the wings here. Meme as well. Brio, you may not want to go that far in. Chain does remind him of that. Ooh, good prison there, but here comes Meme.
Oh, the dragon is resetting actually too.
Meme is going to steal this dragon quite easily, but loses the Tristana for it. We'll see how else the fight goes. Big misfortune ult. Stopwatch is overpowered. And that's a big stun as well, though. Morgana goes down. Veigar goes down. Thresh goes down. Meme is going to have to get out somehow. Must have had ability on cooldown. Decides to try to fight his way out. Probably not going to make it by going that direction, though.
All right, and now Vampy is suddenly catapulted back into this game.
Yeah, Vampy, a couple of nice ults, 2, 2, and 4. Unfortunately for Great Beard of Odin, wasn't able to help out in that fight too much. Ult has such a long cooldown at level 1.
Right. Now, what I was talking about in Champion Select, we are seeing crit coming out of this misfortune, and I love seeing that. They're going for team fight damage versus the standard solo queue. Hey, I'm gonna try to just pick people out.
Well, I mean, Misfortune can be very powerful if she decides to build herself around a team, so that's definitely some good, a good choice there. Oh, Prison catches Thresh. Here comes the help from the Rammus up in the top lane. Amaya does have, a little bit of a
Oh,
style
there's the
there.
taunt.
Double taunt, I'm guessing here. Nope.
Oh, good call to back off there. I'm so glad to see that. But we do have Silas coming here as well.
Thinking about some shenanigans. Oh, goes in. Doesn't even care that he's going to get beat down by the turret. Flashes to get out. One more. Yep.
Ooh.
And he flashed for that too. That was bad. Should have flashed much sooner if he was going to flash at all. Oh, delete button on Shen, but Shen's got enough durability. Meme is chasing though. Meme's going real fast.
Good flash, good flash.
Odin makes it up. Bot lane, meanwhile, Fawn taken very low by some shenanigans, I'm sure.
Big missed Q.
Vampy's bouncing bullet could actually take Fawn out if he's not careful here. I'd be pushing lane harder than this right now. I mean, CS is important, but you gotta pressure this turret.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're in too much of a hurry. They saw that Vi was in the top side, so they're not going, hey, we need to hard focus them. But, you know, I'm liking how Vampy and Brihio is doing this.
Alright, so they see the Vi coming. They've seen her twice now. Hopefully they stop hanging around.
Silas does have Vigar ulti, I do want to point that out.
Rammus gets spotted here. Blast cones away from the help coming from his team, but here comes the Shen ult. Shen is interrupted, but they do have the shield available. That's the second time that Shen's been interrupted from his ult.
Oh.
Hook on the Silas. This is probably a dead Silas here. Everyone jumping in on him. Heal comes out. Oh!
Tons of healing. Good damage. Oh, misses a binding.
Mike. Oh, take that lantern, Vi. What are you doing?
She was taunted, and that was what was a big part of him not being able to do anything.
Great job by Brandana. So low health, still able to pull that one out there for a kill. 120 stacks on this Vigar now.
And despite Shen being a champion that's going to get pushed in a lot in this lane, he is winning in CS, and it is incredible. I love seeing this.
Winning in CS, but down 900 gold because of Yorick's assists and kills.
Yeah.
Ocean Drake in 45 seconds. Big help for both teams in a game like this. We do have that the Earth Drake is on Northern Storm here, but they haven't really been able to apply too much pressure to towers yet. Which is interesting.
Yeah, really all lanes other than the top lane is have been pretty close to even. I mean, you see bot lane pushing in, but that's pretty natural when you're talking about the Morgana. And same thing goes with how natural it is that Great Beard of Odin's getting pushed in. But outside of that, even with the fact that they're being pushed in, they're spending a lot of time in the middle of lanes.
Another big rotation here from Brandana, but doesn't really have anything going for him. Wasn't really spotted at all, just some calls that he's missing. Looks like they might be trying to position for this Ocean Drake. Not sure how well it'll go for him, though. They do have... Northern Storm, as was shown the last time they were fighting by the Dragon Pit, has a lot of utility to get over that wall. Oh, big root there. Morgana ult as well. That's going to be one stun at the very least, maybe more. Spicy at Meme interrupts the ult. Here comes a teleport from the Yorick as well. Yorick is going to try to delete Brandana and does get him. Can they turn? Shen is here also. Shen did teleport rather than using his ult. Vampy getting chased. Big taunt there. Huge might go on this Yorick now. I don't think he's going to be able to intercept him, though. We'll see what happens. Vagar is here as well. Everyone has shown up in this very scattered team fight here. Vampy might be going a little too deep. Hit with the delete button. gonna die as well. Gotta be careful around that Vigar. Tanks might be able to get out. Good dash by Great Beard of Odin.
Now, I don't want to point fingers here. I feel like Vampy didn't need to die there or give up his 700 gold bounty. But Huge kind of asked for a little bit more. They could have just called it off.
Yeah, getting that kill on Thresh, considering that Vigar showed up there. The damage output that Vigar has. Ooh, Brio picking a fight here. Binding misses.
Yeah, if that binding hits, you have to assume the Huge is going to go as hard as he can on that. So
That's an interesting interaction here. This control ward is not negating the blue ward there. Line of sight issue. Interesting. Yeah, that's got to be a glitch of some variety. All right. So they're beating down on this Ocean Drake. There is still vision on it because reasons. Shouldn't get stolen though. Yep. All right. So
we did see a rotation. Bot lane is now top with the Shen.
yeah, Shen's in a little bit of trouble here, getting pushed pretty hard. A lot of warning pings called out for the 9 lives bot lane as Vi comes down. Vampy, yeah, you gotta keep your eyes in your head there. Oh, that top turret goes down. Odin not predicting the immediate jump in is going to get slowed rather aggressively, but here comes the Rammus who decides to fall back as Silas is there. Yorick is going to get people coming behind him here. Good wall there protecting him. Manages to slink by it. Anyway, binding again does not land. What Rammus skin is that? I think it's an Egyptian themed one.
It's the Guardian of the Sands.
Hey, look at that. I was right. Oh,
The mass amount of knowledge is calling out to me and tells me that it is Guardian of the Sands.
Brandana has Yorick's ult currently. We'll see how he uses it. Good binding there on the Vi. Slows that roll. Does pop the Yorick ult.
Uses it defensively, and I like this. You know, you just have it sitting there. You have to look at it like an Annie ult or even, you know, Daisy. It's gonna sit there. It's gonna do damage, and it's just gonna be annoying.
We have the Shen split pushing now at level 12, so that ult has a much shorter cooldown. Silas's buddy is going to die. And we have the Shen fighting a Vigar up in the top lane. Vigar at 150, getting close to that 225 mark. Another 5 minutes. Here comes Spicy Hot Meme. Odin's got to be real careful. He has no tower defending him anymore. Game is still very equal. Couldn't ask for a better last game of the season. Brandana flashes away.
Yeah, I mean the gold is dead even right now. They are very, very close on both sides. I want to take this moment to kind of take a look at.
Look at that Shen ult coming in here. Big taunt as well. Let's see what happens here. That is the end of the Morgana. It could get worse for him. 9 lives does end up using that stolen Tristana ult. Mustache teleports in from the other side. Big hook there on the Shen. Deletes Brandana. Great Prevoda manages to fall back. Alright, this is probably a dead turret. Big misfortune ult. Dodges the hook. Very good awareness there by Vampy. Shen is teleporting back. Amaya collapsing on Huge. Flail as well. Huge may go down, but he is so durable. Alright. Okay, sorry, you were saying?
Yeah. So I want to take a moment to kind of look at both teams,
Okay.
where they're at, what they need to do. Misfortune, doing great. Really, you're doing great. Morgana, doing great. Just needs to get a little more damage under her belt so she can be very horrifying with her QW. Shen's doing great as well. The only problem is that just Yorick and Vigar are starting to become a problem. And it's kind of tough to kind of be like, hey, who's at fault here? Brandana goes deep, but that's not a problem. I'm not seeing that being too bad of a problem because he's doing enough damage that they are able to go even in a lot of these fights.
170 on the Vigar, so might be behind on the 200. We'll see what happens. Looks like Northern Storm setting up for this Cloud Drake. Definitely something that would help them out quite a bit. Ooh, a little bit of poke here on Mustache, actually. Vampy gets the Black Shield, a little too late, flash forced out. Brandana in a lot of trouble against Amaya. Needs some help up in that top lane. Shen, meanwhile, 2v1ing once again against that bot lane. Not sure why they've doomed him to do that. Yeah, they got to find an answer to this Yorick, I think. I mean, Yorick is not the scariest person in the world, but he's getting pretty terrifying. All right. So, Vampy, ooh, almost stunned there. So close. Shen, meanwhile, cooldown 6 seconds. Whole team is heading toward Dragon. Not sure if there'll be a chance to respond to it. Brandana is still up in that top lane, so it would be a 4v4. Alright.
It looks like that, yeah, they're just going to give it up.
Uncontested.
Right.
I wonder if we're seeing what Ace said at the start of this game, that 9 lives doesn't have the damage to really make objective plays. Because we're not really seeing that much work done on any of the turrets.
Right. I mean, when you look at this, Rammus has a lot of disruption. Ooh, a good flash.
Yeah, that's what they need. Almost get the Guardian Angel as well.
Going to get the Guardian Angel.
They do. Nice. Good job with that Ignite.
Ooh, just a little early.
That bot turret is lost, though. Great Bit of Odin cannot stand up to the bot lane of Northern Storm here. But 9 lives will get their first turret.
I want to see them turn this into something more. Yes, they're going to be able to do a bunch of damage to this turret. They might even actually get the second turret. But I want them to translate this into a lot more.
Well, there's a possibility there. Looks like there's thoughts of chasing. Doesn't look like they'll do it, though. For a moment when they landed that hook with Thresh, I thought they were going to go in, but for some reason they decided not to. Next dragon will be another Cloud Drake. Shen continuing the split push.
Not too sure why Brandana's just kind of sitting around Dragon Pit.
Maybe got his internal clock wrong. Alright, so everyone is just kind of hanging out by Baron right now. I don't know if they think they're baiting it, or if they just wanted to make sure they've got it on lock. Shen,
bot turret's going down.
Yeah, Shen should get that bot turret. Evening up. Oh, big hook there. That's a dead Rammus. Don't teleport on a ward, kids. Shen trying to come help, but unfortunately his target is deleted before he can.
Misfortune doesn't have ulti.
Brandana's in a lot of trouble here. Is stunned. Does have the cleanse, but doesn't pop it. That's the weirdest blast cone I've ever seen. So 2 for nothing. And there's another split push going on up here. Maya's like, oh, Shen, you can split push? Well, I've got friends to split push with me. So might be a couple more turrets for Northern Storm here in very short order. That's 2 turrets down in as many seconds. And
now we're looking at a 2.5k gold difference.
Nope, that's a 3rd turret in as many seconds. Just unrelenting. Earthdrake doing a lot of work for him. Yorick has fallen back, and the rest of the team does as well.
Yeah, they're gonna regroup. They might. It'd be very, very smart for them to try to start going for this dragon, or for this Baron. Looks like a dragon. Close enough.
We have an observation that Brandana does not have boots. So that's a thing. That's a thing.
3 items in, still doesn't have boots. This is NA, so I mean we're pretty used to it, right?
Oh, big spell immunity on this Rammus. Unfortunately, you're not spell immune to solid objects. I mean, you know, he was in prison for a while. Maybe he just forgot what shoes are like. And you know, sometimes you have those games where every time you go back, your gold is perfect to buy your next item.
Right.
And so you're like, man, I'll get boots next, but you know, I gotta spend this 1250 gold. Alright. So, gold lead is still about 2k now. 6 turrets to 3. This mid is just wide open. That's very scary here for 9 lives.
So what do you think 9 lives needs to do to secure this win so that way they can stay in playoffs?
I think they need to get Shen more involved. Almost every single time Shen has ulted, his target has died before he can actually get into the fight. So either he needs to show up, like he could, no, if he doesn't have ult right now, it's on cooldown. Well, he's showing up right now. Alright, so he's coming up here, taunts. They can do double taunts on this Vi, just completely remove her from the equation, and they do. And so
they should turn around and just go right to Baron, but
yeah, but
oh, man.
there's a little bit of aggression here. But, you know, Shen be the point man. Own that circle there. Briho goes down. Little bit of a stun there on the Shen. That's unfortunate. There's a lot of territory control on Northern Storm. He's doing a lot of work here. Chaos coming in. I'm guessing he's going to ult in a second here. That he does. That is the end of Shen. Huge may go down soon as well.
Much damage as he can.
That's a team wipe, more than likely. And a turret destroyed in that bot lane as well. Brandana putting in a lot of work, but it's not enough. Oh, Huge does manage to grab a kill. So 5 for 1, 5 for 2, because the Vi died, and then also they got a turret.
Yeah, definitely not worth.
But yeah, I'd say Shen needs to be more involved. Is if they survive the next 20 seconds, Shen needs to get more involved in fights going forward.
Yeah, they need to stop. They need to stop this top lane from pushing in. They also need to stop their in-hit from dying, but
oh
man.
Nice black shield there. Alright, so inhibitor destroyed, turret destroyed. 8 turrets to 3. Vi takes the Earth Drake. Or was that a cloud?
It was another cloud.
Okay.
But there is an Earth Drake that's going to be coming up.
Shen needs to taunt targets, not used as a gap closer. I agree with that as well. Yeah, they need to start using the Shen Rammus taunt combo, especially on someone like Amaya. But I mean, Amaya's been really on point, using his prison to survive and get away. Ult to engage, not just defensively. I agree with that as well, Sigtao Lord, but at the same time, I mean, Nine Lives hasn't been engaging that much. They've mostly been being collapsed on and then grabbing things. Or if they have been engaging, it's been in an advantageous situation, like a 3v2 or something.
Right, and they go for the picks, and they get them. I feel like the later that this game goes, if you don't kill the Tristana first, and then immediately turn around and kill that Vigar, things are going to go sour.
1,000 gold bounty on that Yorick. Vigar at 250 stacks at 30 minutes. But once again, Northern Storm just kind of pretending they're going for Baron. They don't care. They got a 6k-ish gold lead, 5.5.
Yeah, I mean, you can have this Yorick just essentially free split. It doesn't matter who he's up against, he's going to win trades. He is very, very strong.
We got a fight here going on. Most of the bullets landing on the Thresh there, but that's going to be a dead Vigar. Ooh, Brandana using his own ult against him. This could be really good. This is maybe when you have the offensive Shen ult, but at the same time, someone's got to stop this Yorick.
Right. I feel like this is going to be a really, really good call for them because they're going to try to bait out this Baron.
Oh, nice play by Meme there to stop the Rammus, but Vi is going to go down in a moment here.
Good. You got a GA. They gotta stop that lantern.
Oh, amazing lantern.
They get the Oh, but misses the pull. They got the binding, but unfortunately didn't get the pull out of Brandana.
All right, so Great Beard of Odin once again. It's interesting to see someone like Great Beard of Odin on the back foot in a split push situation. Typically, he and Shaken are the ones who are dictating
Tempo.
the tempo in split
Oh
pushing
yeah.
situations. All right, so we have once again 9Lives is pushed back into their base. I can hear White Wolf pounding on their keyboards from here in joy at the way this game is going so far. But the gold lead has collapsed a little bit. Now it's only 4K. So they're crawling back into it thanks to all these super minions they're killing.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing the Rammus ahead in gold. You're seeing the Yorick has over 4,000 gold advantage. That's an item and a half, almost 2 items, depending on what items you're getting over the Shen.
I want to see the second this Yorick shows up, I want the Rammus and Brandana to make a beeline for him. I want to see double taunts layered on him. He does have a ward here protecting himself, but if there's a gotta go fast Rammus heading his way, that's not going to help him. But we'll see. Everyone just kind of falling back into, again, a more defensive position. I would like to see like maybe an inhibitor timer or something, just to get that a little less nebulous. Oh, they're starting Baron. Mustache still at 250 stacks, hasn't done too much else there. All
Well,
right.
at this point, they're going to shred it, especially with that Tristana and that Vigar.
Oh yeah, Rammus unless he's going to flash in. Nope. All right, so now suddenly this Yorick split push is even more insane, and I don't think Great Beard of Odin can do anything. I mean, he couldn't do anything to begin with, but it's getting even worse now.
Yeah, this is about to start getting very, very scary for the for Great Beard of Odin.
Yep. Does have Brandana coming to help, but that makes it a 3v4 up in the top there. No turret available. Good black shield there by Brio. Flash by Mustache. Very interesting. Here comes the aggressive Shen. Brandana jumps onto the Vigar, who does manage to pop up the invincibility and get a big stun off. Yorick is not involved in this fight. He is taking down objectives. Vampy is going to try to engage on him, but I don't know if that is going to be a good enough aggressive action there. Here comes the Shen. Amaya is running for it. He doesn't need to do anything else. He's proven himself. And Spicy Hot Meme is going for Dragon.
And that's going to be another Mountain Dragon as well, so that's going to be horrifying.
Inhibitor destroyed in the top lane as well. Fawn cheekily poking in, but now Yuge is going to grab him. We'll see if he's able to kill him. He is. That's a lot of damage on this Rammus.
Yeah, that Thorn Mail plus his W, it's scary.
All right, so more defensive play here from 9Lives. They did a good job holding, though, all things considered. If they're just able to hold that line against Baron buff enemy team, I mean, there may just end up being a situation where they're able to counter push.
Yeah, they have a lot of good ability to team fight, especially with Vampy doing as much damage as he is. Now I see him building another Zeal item. Now I'm gonna say this right here, right now. I don't like that. I would have liked to see him build the Essence Reaver over that. It would have given him mana, so he would have been able to spam his abilities more, and it would have given him more damage, and that would have scaled into his ulti to make it even more horrifying.
We have some criticisms of Misfortune's build here in the chat.
Yeah, see, Fatley is even is agreeing with me on that. Is needs damage. Doesn't even have 100% crit yet, but now he does. Now he does. He did get that Phantom Dancer.
Oh, stun on the Morgana. That's going to be huge. No AoE stun, no black shield for 45 seconds. This could be the end of the game for 9 lives. Let's see what happens. They're getting ready to collapse. Amaya has actually joined with his team. Baron buff is still available. They are all falling back. Big stun comes there. Vampy is in a lot of trouble. Meme going right for it with that tunnel vision. Does pop a stopwatch, but it doesn't matter. That's one turret down. That's two turrets down. This could be game. 9 lives in a lot of trouble. Desperate last stand, but it's not going to matter. Northern Storm 2 O's.
And that is GG. Wow. Wow, that is that's something.
It
That's
is.
something right there. Congratulations, Northern Storm. I'm sorry, 9 lives for your guys's loss, rather. Very disappointed you guys didn't get to playoffs, but let's take a look at damage.
We do have Arcane Soda contributing the 1,000 bits as promised.
All right, there it is. There it is, Arcane Soda.
Very nice damage coming out of Northern Storm in this game too. 3 members in the top damage. Also,
Yeah, you look at just York, for example. York alone did 25k. That is a lot of damage. You look at his opposing laner, the Shen, 11,000. That's dominance.
all right, we have Chaosix in. Oh, we have Fawn and Chaosix in the in the interview room here. So let's pop over there.
They bring it up. I
Oh,
won't bring it up.
you're not bringing what
Oh,
up?
hi. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing to
Slagosaurus,
see here.
they said they're not going to bring something up. So I'll play the good cop, you play the bad cop.
Oh no.
Nothing
Okay.
to see here.
All right, wait, hold on. Who's playing good cop? Who's playing bad cop?
You can be bad cop, unless I should be bad cop.
Oh, I want to be bad cop here.
All right, go.
All right. So, why didn't you ban Morgana?
Oh, that was an easy one.
He's working into it.
Okay.
Give him
Okay.
time.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't too worried about Morgana personally. Even with Thresh, like, it wasn't too bad. Like, sure, it blocks a hooker once in a while, but like we weren't necessarily playing to like crush lane. We were kind of just waiting for Yorick to come online. He was our win condition this game.
Mm.
So Morgana wasn't a bother for us, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, definitely that split pushing that came out of that Yorick was a really big deal. For game one, you guys handled things pretty well. Were you at all concerned about the Nocturne ults coming in, or were you hoping that Kale was going to help you out?
I mean, you always have to worry about Nocturnal, right? Like, he can catch you in some really weird positions.
Mhm.
So, yeah, it's always a worry. But, I mean, at least in bot lane, being Alistair, like, it's not too big a deal. Like, he can block one of my spells, but not both.
Mhm.
So we weren't too worried. But Kale in top lane, I mean, which is, I think, where he went the most. Like, yeah, it was a problem for Kale, for sure. So he was worrying.
Fine, I've noticed you being very quiet. What are you hiding?
I got nothing to hide. I didn't do anything, I swear.
Uh-huh. It's like
Okay. All right. Now here we go. All right. So now that my buddy here has brought up game 2 or game 1, what is with that Mord pick? And also, I'm gonna give some praise, even though I'm trying to be bad cop here. I'm gonna give some praise. I absolutely adored the double relic shield. I was very, very happy to see Chaos with like 80 CS at one point, and I was
Oh,
just
really?
like, I was like,
Wow.
oh, okay, a support that looks like he's just dominating and stealing all the CS, but really it wasn't that case. But now back to bad cop. Fawn, why Mord?
We wanted to try something new. I mean, all you see is the same champions over and over again. I see Fat Lee out there playing a lot of fun stuff. I wanted to do it too.
not at all concerned about losing your spot in the playoffs.
No, because figured we kind of took them by surprise and they weren't expecting it, so we had that factor too.
Hmm. Well, that's a good story, but I think there's something else going on.
Oh
I,
no.
Yeah, fun. Fun. Cough it up. Cough
yeah,
it up. What's going on?
being really quiet. Maybe we gotta kick your support out of here. Just see how you do by yourself.
Oh, that'd be great.
If you kick him out, I'm gonna end up breaking. I can't do it.
All right, I'm kicking Chaos out.
See ya.
All right, what's the scoop, Fun?
This is the point that we're shining that lamp right in your face.
He's
The
gonna
room
kill
is
me for
dark.
this. Did you watch his items in the second game?
We have them up currently.
He didn't buy any items at level 1,
Oh, is that all?
and then went back and bought boots instead of a support item.
Did not notice that. Did you notice that?
Came back to lane with no support
I
items.
mean,
It was great.
if you think that's bad, Brandana at like 25 minutes didn't have boots. Period.
Well, yeah, I guess he did have boots, so he was really fast. But
Yeah.
he had no gold.
All right. We'll bring him back, but we don't want him to know you snitched on him.
Let's hope he's not watching the stream. Hey, what's up, Chaos?
Yeah. Welcome back, Chaos.
So,
So,
Good to see you.
so you guys made it into the playoffs. Based on what I'm looking at here, I'll pull up the scoreboard for all the good folks at home to see. Wait, that's not the right scoreboard. 1 second. But you guys did manage to get in, and you will be against Phoenix, I think.
I think that's right.
Yep, there it is. So you guys versus Phoenix. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Wait, are we in 4th or 3rd?
Third.
You're
You
in
guys
third.
are- You guys are in
Oh,
third.
Yeah.
I just looked at the stream and it said 4th.
Yeah, like I said, I switched it.
For a moment.
Mhm.
Got it.
So, what do you think? You guys got destroyed by them last week.
Don't remind me.
Yeah, yeah, that was rough.
That was bad. Yeah, I'm
That
a
hurt.
little scared. I was actually pulling for an option 12 matchup since the last time we faced them. It was a 2-0.
Yeah,
So
they did.
Kind of thinking we could bring it back.
They're the team that believed in you guys. They said, you're putting Northern Storm too low. Got to go high on them, and here you guys are, third place,
Hmm.
almost second place. So, low confidence, I'm hearing. Maybe,
Well, I wouldn't say that.
okay. High
Just,
fear.
Just afraid. Yes.
Okay. As long as we got that under control.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you this: how much confidence do you guys have going into game 2 with the mindset of we're making playoffs? Like before even champ select, when you guys were going into it, you guys won that first one. I want to get in the mindset before champ select. What was going through your guys' mind?
Well, apparently my mental took a nosedive. But
We don't know what you're talking about. I mean, we were
oh,
just
that's nice.
yeah.
There's no way he didn't squeal.
No, he didn't squeal. We just were talking about the baseball.
Okay.
What does he got to squeal about?
Yeah, exactly. Nothing.
Okay.
So your mindset game 2. Anyone?
I thought we were all very well focused, and we were gonna go in and we were gonna put our best foot forward by, the best items we could, and just win the game.
Okay,
That's right.
it's good.
Yeah.
All
That
right.
was good.
So, all right. So I mean, you guys, making sure you're, well equipped for what's going on next. Good.
Mm,
All right. So, good luck then. You guys got 2 weeks to figure out how to beat Phoenix, and best of luck to you.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So with that, we are closing out the stream here, closing out the regular season of the split. What have we learned today, Slackosaurus?
Well, we learned that 9 lives have some work to do.
Well, their team won't exist when the second this stream ends. So
Right. Back to the drawing board for them. Man, saying that makes me feel like I'm listening to Sig. Ugh.
we've learned to buy boots. Everyone, remember that.
Yes.
You got to
Buy
boots. Buy boots.
They're an important item, but don't buy them first item.
Yeah, don't buy them, first item. Maybe buy some important items first, like support stuff. They exist for a reason.
Right. Now, like, we're not trying to point fingers at anybody, okay?
Yeah, we're not.
Uh,
Just hypothetically, if you did something like that,
right.
maybe don't next time. Also, we've learned that White Wolf Gaming can pull it out when they absolutely need to.
Yeah, with a dominant 2-0.
And hopefully they don't get absolutely destroyed by option 12. Again.
Now, here's something that'd be interesting.
Uh-huh.
What if it's White Wolf versus Phoenix for our finals?
That would be very interesting, because that would mean that White Wolf destroys option 12, which I would be very interested to see.
Yeah, very, very true. Now, I want to ask you right before we close out the stream.
Uh-huh.
We have option 12 versus White Wolf. We have Phoenix versus Northern Storm. Who do you favor in those matchups?
Well, I'm typically a sad and depressing person by nature, so I,
Oh, okay.
I'm tend to lean toward the winners. So it's like option 12 and Phoenix, they just seem very big. But at the same time, Northern Storm's got some. I think Northern Storm has some momentum on their side. They took down option 12 rather efficiently, but on the other hand, Phoenix is going to be really smoking after losing to White Wolf the way they did today. So
Right.
I, I
Now,
I think 12 wins easily. I think Phoenix and Northern Storm is close.
okay. All right. I feel that. I like that. What is our format? Are we doing best of threes or best of fives?
It's best of 3 and then best of 5 for the finals.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna give my opinion. Option 12 versus White Wolf Gaming. White Wolf Gaming, you 2-0'd Phoenix, the second seed, and I praised you for it. I really did. I'm extremely, extremely excited to see that matchup coming in. But I don't see you beating option 12, and I'm sorry. That's just my honest to God opinion. Northern Storm versus Phoenix, I am putting my foot down and I'm saying Northern Storm, and I'm predicting a final option 12 versus Northern Storm.
All right. Have a couple of returning teams. I would love to see White Wolf get into the finals. I mean, they every format of their team has had so much passion, and it always sucks when they don't get into the finals. So it'd be nice to see them do it. I just don't know if it'll happen, but we will find out. We'll have Let's Talk About League blogs. We will have other sorts of comments, analysis, highlight videos. 2 weeks from today, we will see who gets into the finals. So come back for some best of 3 action. I'm Kenos. This is Slackosaurus. You guys have a good night.